15 weeks. What do you think when you hear the term 15 weeks? Is that a football season? Well, technically a football season is 16 weeks plus the playoffs. Could be a college semester, but in this case, 15 weeks, I've realized, and always kind of known this, is a significant portion of the year in which, well, it's the last 15 weeks of the year. Bobby Kane's here again, just talking about a very exciting time. Of course, I mentioned how the beginning of September is always, kind of when that excitement starts rolling. Well, the end of September is where it really starts going. And the last 15 weeks of the year, of course, are very significant for me. Hopefully significant to you for whatever reasons. And, the holidays are coming. Notice I said holidays plural. So I'm not just going to focus on Christmas right now, although that is obviously the end game. But Halloween. I actually really want to get into Halloween this year. I want to get into all the holidays, just kind of celebrate them, and just really just enjoy every moment of this, because I always do. But, And the cool thing about the whole 15 weeks thing is that each week I feel like there's something new and exciting to either plan or see or do. It's not as simple as just, putting up certain things in a week, 2 weeks, or whatever. It's the whole thing I look at as an adventure. So, getting ready for Halloween, whether it's through videos or costume preparation, whatever it is, Halloween has its own season, and for better or worse, I've kind of mentioned before how I haven't really been able to recapture the magic of Halloween, but there is still something there. It's when I start to see the Halloween stuff, which I already have. There's been a lot of it already, obviously. Halloween, a little over a month now. And then I start seeing the Christmas stuff, and it's kind of like, I try not to look ahead, but it's really hard not to. And I'm super excited to see what will be on display this year for Christmas stuff, because that will influence me one way or the other. And for a little context here, because some of you might know, some of you might not know, Christmas 2019 is a huge deal to me. Specifically this Christmas, because it's the 20-year anniversary of Christmas 1999. It's the 10-year anniversary of Christmas 2009. And Christmas 2009 will not be overlooked, because that's a Christmas that really kind of started this new phenomenon of me just taking it up a level. Christmas Central started that year. A lot of the traditions that I do to this day started in Christmas 2009, and they were in their infancy, and every year since then has produced just greater and greater results. So I'm excited. I'm even just excited because last year's Christmas was so great. I'm excited to have another one. It's just that simple. But Christmas 2019 is going to be huge. To me, there's not enough time to plan. 15 weeks is great, but it doesn't even give me enough time with all the stuff that I need to do. I've actually started a little bit earlier, and I'm excited about all that. But that's me. That's, whatever. I'm always talking about me in my videos. I love to hear what you guys like to do in the fall, Thanksgiving, winter, leading up to the big day, leading up to other things, other traditions you may have that other people don't have. And every year, no matter, how well we plan these things, there's always something we didn't get to do or, wanted to do, just couldn't find the people or the time. And that's going to happen too, which is another reason why I'm glad and grateful and, cognitive of the fact that we only have so much time. End of September, which is already here, October, November, and most of December. So it seems like a long time now, but that does fly by. I've seen it every year. It seems like I'm in this room, which, no coincidence. I almost always start these kind of rants in this room. Big surprise there. So, I always start in this room, and, it's like, oh, look, I put up, one Christmas decoration, and then the next thing you know, it's like Christmas Eve, and I'm counting down the finale. So I really just want to hold on to every moment that I can. And like I said, I'd be interested to know what you guys got planned for anything. Halloween parties, Thanksgiving, get-togethers, anything, that you most look forward to. Sometimes something as simple as the weather I really like. I like when the weather gets cooler. I don't like when the weather gets freezing cold, but I like it right now when it's the fall weather going into the winter weather. So like I said, 15 weeks, mark your calendars. How will you be spending your 15 weeks?